Happy birthday, Jeff, from Andy. He's got you a present, and it's us doing Irving Berlin's Blue Skies, which we're very happy to do. Thank you both.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday.
Have a good day.
That's Patricia Hammond.
That's Matt Redman.
This is Living Room Request.
It is. Just as blue as I could be. Every day was a cloudy day for me. Then good luck came a knocking at my door. Skies were gray, but they're not gray anymore. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds all day long. Saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by when you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. I should care if the wind blows east or west. I should fret if the worst looks like the best. I should mind if they say it can't be true. I should smile, that's exactly what I do. Blue sky smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but bluebirds the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Happy birthday, Jeff. Andy, hope you like what we did with it.
Well, many recordings and live performances and very familiar tune as part of the Great American Songbook. So often, you know, you sort of think a way that a lot of people play, the way that I've experienced a lot of people play, is they just sort of do it, you know, it's just blue skies. So hopefully we added something else that's slightly idiosyncratic and novel for this rendition.
Yeah, well, we kind of took inspiration from a recording from the 1920s, Fritz Kreisler.
Very nice.
Which is
if you like people who can play melody on a violin nicely, accurately, you know, with class and artistic consistency, it's very
clearly the man
clear.
Knew a nice tune that he wanted to get in on.
Oh, I don't think he'd have recorded any of those if he didn't personally
like
them.
He really sort of went, okay, that's a gorgeous tune, gotta have it. But you know, what were you particularly inspired? Like you were doing.
Well, not just his, but some of his other recordings where he plays popular songs as opposed to classical numbers.
Big Fritz Kreisler fan here.
Oh, I love it. Big influence on my mandolin and mandolin family and guitar playing, because while a lot of the mandolin music, as well as Samuel Siegel and other great mandolin virtuosos who did record, Eugene Page and things like that in the 1910s with the harp guitar, but more on that later. Fritz Kreisler, of course, I wouldn't say he was alone in that style, but he was one of the more virtuosic classical musicians to even record popular songs with his own you know, he was definitely up there, one of the more prominent to do that thing. He saw no reason
not to. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He's like the John McCormack of the violin. In
yes,
fact, they
that's
recorded
really
together,
good.
But yeah, you know, like he
went Schubert.
It's a very merry world. Yeah,
you know, Irving Berlin.
Bach,
why not?
Yeah,
Lehar, Bach, all of it.
So
it's good.
You know, I don't really play the violin at all. So, but I've taken that onto there. But it never sounds quite as impressive. But it never sounds quite as impressive if you play the exact things. So if you play chords and double stops from the violin on the guitar or the mandolin, it just, you know, because we're used to they're chordal instruments. But there was one chap very prominent at the same time, should check out his records, called Eddie Peabody. He was a multi-instrumentalist. He specialised on the banjo and an instrument that he later invented called the banjoline, which was nothing to do with the banjolin or banjolines of the earlier period of the 19th century, but it was an instrument that was simply a plectrum banjo tuned up a tone, and he even played it electrically in the 1930s, 40s.
He was quite 50s. A guy.
A really, what's the word he used to describe that? He was a kooky eccentric as far as one could be.
An entertainer with a capital E.
Entertainer.
Just there for smiling but also incredibly technically proficient.
Yeah. I mean, he played the violin, he played the mandolin, guitar, so much.
I think that harkens back to the golden years of the real virtuosi back, when the idea was not just to sort of impress you in a fierce way, but to sort of go, no, this is for you to smile. Right.
And he did that through a number of shorts. You can see them from the 1920s and right up to videos that I helped edit the first correct sound version on YouTube. That's called Hula Heaven.
Hours of work.
For the 1930s, he plays the harp guitar and some strum fun. That's one of the most commonly. It's kind of like a meme before its time, really. Well, we had memes in Roman period, but it's a modern style meme because he's there. Anyway, just Google Eddie Peabody, some strum fun. But anyway, one thing that he talks about in one of the videos is this duet style. I mean, it's not a duet style, but it's as equivalently, I find, effectively rendering two sounds as when you play really good double stops like Kreisler on the violin. And he basically plays tremolo on the outside strings, or string, while playing the accompaniment chords, like in crotchets or quarter notes.
It is amazing.
So instead of playing like a lot of people blow, he keeps it going, the melody. Quite hard to do on this particular melody, while playing the chords as well. So on each beat, one. Not a very good example, but you can see how it sort of sounds like somebody's going
like more than one instrument,
and then it's somebody's playing almost like mandolin and guitar, maybe.
It's almost operatic in that it's loud and it's lyrical,
but it's one way you can create volume and tonal change on the guitar within the same note. Because if you play on the guitar or any plucked string like that, it decays all the time, right?
Yes,
decay.
this is it.
Whereas on the violin you can go.
This is it.
You can break.
Sustain.
You can put more bow.
When I say lyrical, I meant sustain.
You can't really do that on the guitar. You can go. But if you play tremolo with the piece, you go. You can change within the note.
Yeah,
it's really nice, and he does
unique.
that on most of the plucked strings. He does it on the mando cello. There are tens and tens of his 78 RPM
smiling
records
the whole time, like it's the best fun he's ever had in his life, including all through his childhood. Like it's
that
the
man loved
fun
entertainment.
just coming off him is just.
You can even see him on the Lawrence Welk show in the mid 1950s.
Oh yes.
Anyway, what was I going to say?
Yes.
We just got to listen to the words of this song to realise that the way that most people play it, in my opinion, and in Patricia's opinion as well, it's not quite reflective of what the actual song is about. Now that doesn't matter if you play an instrumental,
Yeah.
What's it called?
Base,
if it's just
basis,
extemporizations thereupon, but I think it should be considered if you're asked to sing the song and you're
romantic.
a singer who can sing words.
Oh, it's romantic. It's so romantic.
I was blue, just as blue as I could be.
For Jeff.
Verse is very important. Every day was a cloudy day for me.
Yeah.
Then good luck came knocking at my door. Skies were grey, but they're not grey anymore. Yeah, I think it's been changed a lot. That bit's been lost.
That's true. Well, we did both verses, but yeah. If people take that off and then they're just like da 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 da, or is it even faster? Is it even faster? How what's the average way that you hear it? Like when you're doing those gigs, how do they do it?
How do people play mostly in jazz?
Yeah.
I would say around something around there. No one's going to mind if it would play that fast, but that does not reflect the words in the verse, does it? Yeah. He says moderato on the sheet music. Anyway, this is a very long video. If you would like to learn more about that, you can actually have lessons with me via video on the internet through any commonly used video call platform. Go to matt-redman.co.uk/lessons. If you didn't catch that, it is linked in this video description. And you can request a song, such as a number by Irving Berlin, or a song from the Great American Songbook, can't they, Patricia? How do they do that?
You can request by going to patriciahammond.com/requests. We haven't posted for a thumbnail, have we? Blue skies. Hey.
So please do that. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Doubt that they've got this far.
Yeah.
Some people may have.
Blue skies, orange frock. It's not a frock. It's actually a 1930s artistic kimono from Hampstead. I can imagine a Hampstead artist back in the 20s wearing this and going like, "Welcome to my studio." And I found it in a dressing up box at a church there. And I said, "How much do you want for this antique kimono that you got in the children's dressing up box? It's going to obviously be destroyed." And they said, "Take it." So here it is. I'm wearing it backwards so that you can see the beautiful back. And so it doesn't look like... And it actually looks very 1910s. My hair looks very 1910s.
Very, because it's all...
If I had a bit of lace here, oh my God, and no lipstick, 1910s. In fact, I should keep that in mind.
Right, we'll see you all later. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Happy birthday.
Thanks
Happy
for the
birthday,
request.
Jeff.